The universe whispers to those who listen, but it roars for those who ignore. As we approach the next few days, a massive energy shift is brewing, one so subtle, most won't even recognize it until it's too late. Think the week ahead is just another ordinary stretch of time? No full moon, no eclipse, just a phase like any other, right? Wrong. What's about to unfold is anything but ordinary. This isn't just another lunar cycle. It's a cosmic event that will shake you to your core, whether you're prepared for it or not. The moon is about to set off a chain reaction, one that will pull on your subconscious and stir emotions you never saw coming. It'll even begin to influence your body's energy in ways you can't predict. But here's the kicker. If you've been noticing strange patterns, repeating numbers, or having moments of déjà vu, this isn't coincidence. There's a very real, powerful reason why this is happening to you now. Stick with me, and I'll explain why these odd occurrences are trying to tell you something important. For some, this week will mark the beginning of an awakening, an eye-opening experience you can't ignore. For others, well, this could be the start of something far deeper, something that will change your perspective forever. Now, before we dive into what's coming, I need your help. Like and subscribe to this video, because the more people that see it, the more people will understand the immense power shifting this week. When you do that, you're helping this message reach those who desperately need it. You don't want to be the one left in the dark when this storm hits, do you? Trust me, you'll want to pay close attention as we unfold exactly what's happening. The energy of the next few days will affect everyone, and you'll want to know how it might change your world. The moon doesn't just rise and fall, it pulls the strings of fate while we sleep. You might be wondering, what's all the fuss about? Why should I care about a moon phase? Well, the truth is, the moon's power goes far beyond what meets the eye. Almost nobody sees it, but there's a hidden rule, a 3-day energy rule, that most people completely ignore. Every major lunar event sends out its energy 3 days before it happens and 3 days after. So, when you feel that strange pull, the emotions bubbling up, or even those inexplicable moments of déjà vu, it's not just random, it's part of something much bigger. The moon is not just a distant orb hanging in the sky, it's the conductor of an energy symphony, shaping the very fabric of your reality. And what's even more mind-boggling, it's not just happening to you. Look around. Conversations feel different, don't they? People are more intense. The air around you seems charged. This isn't just coincidence. This is the moon's energy making its mark, quietly but powerfully, shaping everything it touches. Right now, this period between March 3rd and 9th is like a crack in the universe, an opening. Something is shifting, and you might not even fully grasp it until much later, when you look back and see the bigger picture. But here's where things get wild. The real reason this week is so crucial has to do with a force that has been driving spiritual awakenings for centuries. Once you understand this hidden force, everything else will suddenly make sense. It's like stepping into the light after stumbling around in the dark. The puzzle pieces fall into place, and you'll realize you're not just caught in some random cycle. You're part of a much deeper story, one that's been written in the stars for ages. Stay with me, because the universe has a message for you, and it's about to unfold. March 6th. Some nights change you forever. The sky shifts, energy cracks open, and nothing feels the same again. If there's one night this week that demands your full attention, it's March 6th. This isn't just another moon phase. It's an activation point, a moment where unseen forces collide, sending shockwaves through your energy, your emotions, and even your perception of reality. Think of it like a cosmic switch being flipped. Some will awaken, others will be overwhelmed, but no one will escape the shift. Three major forces are aligning, stacking on top of each other like a celestial pressure cooker. The first quarter moon, Jupiter's relentless expansion, and the lingering presence of the Pleiades, an ancient star cluster known to amplify spiritual awakenings. When these energies combine, they don't ask for permission. They push, they stretch, they pull you towards something greater, whether you're ready or not. And here's the catch. Every shift comes with resistance. Will this energy break you down, leaving you scattered and drained? Or will you rise, sharpened by the intensity, ready to step into something bigger? The pressure is building, and when March 6th arrives, something has to give. The question is, what will it be? Jupiter doesn't just expand, it blows everything wide open. Be ready. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, isn't here to play it small. It's the cosmic magnifier, amplifying everything it touches. Good things, they get better. Bad things, they become impossible to ignore. If you've been feeling uncertain about a decision, relationship, or path, brace yourself. The truth is about to hit you like a freight train. Jupiter doesn't whisper, it shouts. So if you've been trying to avoid facing something, be prepared for it to surface with an undeniable force. Now, add the first quarter moon into the mix. This is already a phase that brings tension, pushing unresolved energies to the surface. Think of it like the halfway point of a storm, the calm before it truly hits. The moon's energy demands action, forcing you to confront what's been hiding beneath the surface. And with Jupiter turning up the volume, it's like your intuition gets an upgrade, louder, clearer, more intense. The signals from the universe won't be subtle anymore. They'll be undeniable. The combination of the first quarter moon and Jupiter's powerful influence is like mixing gasoline with fire. Your emotions, expect them to intensify. Your gut feelings, they'll be on overdrive. What was once a quiet whisper will now be a deafening roar, pushing you to act, to shift, to make decisions. The universe will be sending signals, and ignoring them will be nearly impossible. This is a moment where clarity isn't just a luxury, it's an urgency. Whether you're ready or not, Jupiter will magnify everything. The question is, how will you respond when everything you thought you knew is amplified beyond recognition? The Pleiades don't just shine, they whisper ancient truths. Are you ready to listen? Now, let's talk about the Pleiades. You may not be able to see them with your naked eye, but trust me, you will feel them. The moon passed close to this star cluster just a day earlier, and that energy is still reverberating, sending cosmic waves that ripple through your reality. Ancient civilizations knew exactly what they were dealing with when they looked at the Pleiades. To them, this was more than just a cluster of stars. It was a gateway to higher knowledge, a signal booster for spiritual insight. If you've been searching for answers, this is the night when you might finally receive them. But here's the kicker. This energy won't arrive wrapped in soft blankets of comfort. No, it's raw, it's unfiltered. It's like standing in the middle of a storm, feeling the intense rush of wind and rain. One moment you might experience a flood of inspiration, ideas you never considered, truths you've been blind to. The next, it could feel like a tidal wave of emotional overwhelm, crashing over you and leaving you wondering if you can stay afloat. So, if March 6th feels different to you, If the air seems electrified, if restlessness is gnawing at you, if your thoughts are racing uncontrollably, don't dismiss it. It's not just in your head. The universe is speaking, sending you messages through the powerful energy of the Pleiades. The only question is, will you hear it? Will you allow this cosmic force to guide you, or will you turn away? The choice is yours, but the truth is waiting. When the cosmos stirs, sleep doesn't stand a chance. Something is coming to disrupt your sleep cycle, and it's already beginning. While your mind may fall into rest, your soul won't find peace. When cosmic energy intensifies, your sleep becomes a battleground, caught between the earthly and the celestial. Over the next few nights, don't be surprised if you find it harder to fall asleep. Wake up at odd hours, or experience dreams so vivid they feel more real than the life you're living. One night, you'll crash hard, your body frozen in the same position you fell asleep in. The next, you'll be wide awake, tossing and turning at 3 a.m., eyes staring at the ceiling for no reason at all. But here's the thing, this isn't just insomnia. It's a direct response to the intense lunar shifts taking place right now. Think of the moon as a massive cosmic transmitter, constantly pulsing energy toward Earth. And when the moon aligns with powerful planets, especially heavyweights like Jupiter and Mars, everything amplifies. Your subconscious mind, your nervous system, your body's internal clock, all of it picks up on these heightened frequencies. And whether you're aware of it or not, your body is responding. The March 6th alignment in particular is intensifying the atmosphere, charging the air with waves of energy. Your body is a receiver, and it's picking up every bit of that signal. So if you feel like your sleep patterns are slipping out of control, know this: it's not just you. The universe is speaking through your restless nights, and the shift is about to hit full force. The question is, are you prepared for it? When the moon meets Mars, don't just brace yourself. Prepare for impact. On March 9th, a cosmic collision is about to shake everything up. The moon will align with Mars, the warrior planet. And let me tell you, this is no casual cosmic meetup. This is a clash of titans that will send shockwaves through your emotions, your drive, and even your relationships. Mars is raw, untamed energy. It governs action, fire, and aggression. The moon, on the other hand, rules your emotions, your intuition, and your deepest subconscious. When these two forces collide, it's like lighting a fuse to an explosive charge. Passion or rage, action or chaos. The moon and Mars don't wait for permission. They demand to be felt. If you've been feeling restless, like something deep inside you is pushing for release, this is why. You're about to be hit by a tidal wave of energy. Mars doesn't do patience. It's a force that wants movement, change, and immediate action. And when the moon amplifies this energy, it's like turning up the volume on your instincts and desires. This energy can create sudden bursts of motivation, frustration, or even raw, unfiltered desire. It's the kind of force that makes people speak before they think, act without control, and start arguments over the smallest things. But don't be fooled. While it may cause chaos, it also has the power to break you free. This is the kind of energy that pushes you past your obstacles, that forces you to take risks and make big moves. The question is, will you let this energy control you, or will you harness it to finally break free and take action? The moon doesn't just control the tides, it's about to stir the energy within you. This energy isn't just hitting you, it's hitting everyone. Over the next few days, don't be surprised if people around you start acting unpredictably. Impulsive behavior, aggression, and emotional outbursts will be the norm. Arguments could flare up out of nowhere. People will be more reactive, more intense. It'll be like the whole world is on edge, caught between emotional highs and lows, like a pressure cooker on the brink of exploding. One moment, you'll feel unstoppable, buzzing with energy, ideas, and motivation. You'll be charging ahead, ready to conquer anything that stands in your way. The next moment, you'll feel like you've been hit by a truck, completely drained, like someone flipped a switch, and suddenly you're exhausted, unable to move, unable to focus. But don't get it twisted. Your body isn't failing you. It's adjusting. The moon's energy doesn't just shift the tides in the ocean. It shifts the tides of your energy field. When the moon shifts, your body, mind, and spirit all adjust to the new frequency. These next few days will feel like a cosmic roller coaster, with you riding the waves of intense highs and crushing lows. Some moments you'll feel supercharged, ready to take on the world. Other moments you'll feel like a battery that's been drained, and there's nothing you can do to recharge it fast enough. Why? Because the moon isn't simply going through phases. It's interfering with the very core of your energy. This isn't just some gentle cosmic cycle. This is a force that's pulling on your rhythms, disrupting your energy field in ways that are impossible to ignore. Get ready. The ride has just begun. When the moon pulls, your body answers, whether you're ready or not. Think of the moon as a cosmic tide puller. Just like it controls the ocean's waves, it also influences your body's rhythms, your emotions, your sleep, and even your energy levels. But here's the catch. This week, it's not playing by its usual rules. The moon's energy is shifting too quickly, caught in a cosmic tug-of-war between powerful planetary alignments. And as a result, your energy is being pulled in multiple directions, leaving you to feel like you're being stretched thin. For some, this energy will feel like a rocket launch. If you've been stuck in a rut, expect a sudden burst of motivation, like a fire ignites within you, pushing you forward with unstoppable momentum. If you've been searching for clarity or answers, your mind might suddenly feel sharper, more alert, as if everything you've been asking is being handed to you on a silver platter. But not everyone will feel this way. For others, the energy will feel draining, like your life force is slowly leaking away. You'll rest, but you'll never feel fully recharged. No matter how much sleep you get, you'll wake up feeling like you've barely rested at all. If this sounds like you, don't fight it. Don't try to force yourself to push through. Your body knows what it needs. It knows when it's time to move and when it's time to rest. Listen to it. Honor the signals it's sending you. The moon isn't just shifting phases this week. It's disrupting the very rhythm of your existence. So whether you're feeling supercharged or completely drained, remember this. It's all part of the cosmic flow. Ride the waves instead of battling them. The universe doesn't whisper, it shouts. Are you listening? Do you remember when I mentioned strange patterns, repeating numbers, and those bizarre synchronicities you've been noticing? Well, there's a reason for all of it. It's not a coincidence. Between March 3rd and 9th, the universe is sending you a message, and it's up to you whether or not you hear it. The universe is speaking, but not everyone is listening. Most people are too distracted, too caught up in their daily lives to notice when something beyond them is trying to break through. They're too busy to catch the signs that are right in front of them. But you're here, you're tuned in, which means you've already felt it. Maybe it's the same number flashing on the clock over and over again. 1111, 222, 444. Maybe it's a phrase or message that keeps appearing in the most unexpected places. almost like a cosmic echo. Maybe you've been feeling drawn towards something, someplace or a new path, but you can't put your finger on why. It's all happening for a reason. These aren't random occurrences. These are messages from the universe trying to get your attention. And here's the truth. The universe doesn't deal in subtlety. It doesn't gently nudge you into awareness. No, it's pulling you, shaking you, urging you to wake up. If you've been noticing these signs, pay close attention. The message is unfolding right in front of you. It's time to listen, to lean in, and to understand what the universe is trying to say to you. These patterns aren't just patterns, they are a cosmic roadmap, and it's your time to follow it. The Pleiades don't just shine, they guide. Are you ready to follow their call? On March 5th, the moon will move dangerously close to the Pleiades, the Seven Sisters. If you're not familiar, let me tell you, the Pleiades are far from ordinary stars. For centuries they've been seen as a mystical beacon, guiding those who are attuned to their energy. The Mayans, the Egyptians, the ancient Greeks, they all recognize this star cluster as holding knowledge far beyond human comprehension. Some say it's a gateway to higher consciousness, while others believe it's the home of beings who have been guiding Earth for thousands of years. Every time the moon aligns with the Pleiades, something shifts. The cosmic veil thins, and for those paying attention, the energy is palpable. It's like the air around you becomes charged with a subtle, almost electric vibration. Have you been feeling restless, disconnected, or suddenly hyper-aware, as if you're tapping into something far bigger than yourself? That's the energy of the Pleiades working through you, quietly pushing you towards something greater. If lately you've been questioning your path, feeling an undeniable urge to change direction, start something new, or break free from old patterns, don't brush it off. This isn't a coincidence. The Pleiades are guiding you. This is the universe whispering to you, urging you to step out of your comfort zone and trust the pull towards something unknown. The Pleiadian energy isn't loud, but it's incredibly powerful. It won't force you, but it will gently nudge you toward the next chapter of your life. All you need to do is listen. Don't ignore the signs. This is your moment to align with the wisdom of the cosmos. Most people sleepwalk through life, but you're awake. Are you ready to embrace the shift? Most people go through life on autopilot, following routines, ignoring gut feelings, dismissing strange coincidences as nothing more than random. But you feel it. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. This moon cycle isn't just another phase. It's an invitation, a cosmic wake-up call. The universe is aligning everything perfectly, and you're right in the middle of it. Some will sense it quietly, others will feel it like a jolt. Most will ignore it, but you won't. You're awake. Thank you for being here. Subscribe for more. This journey is just beginning.